Bottoms up. Blood's a bit diluted here, eh? What, you fresh out of the grave? Newly embraced? You look it, with that deer in the headlights look pasted on your gob.
Do not presume to mock me, whelp. I am far older than thou knowest, and have no patience for the likes of thee.
Well, well, well. Oi, barkeep! Get this antique bloodsucker a swig of vitae, courtesy of Pink of Clan Brugia. And don't water it down, you mortal worm. This'll put some colour back in your cheeks. Air of the bat that bit you.
Thou art Brugia? Art thou a Promethean?
You must be a fossil. The Prometheans are ancient history. Those nutters are long dead, along with their utopian ideals. What a load of bat shit that was. What's your name, you crusty old relic?
Forgive me. I am Christof Romuald.
Oh, Christof Romuald.
Christof Romuald, once of the Order of the Sword Brethren, once a Promethean Brugia, and now I know not what. Weary, alone, and damned.
Damned I can't help, but no one is alone with old Pink around, especially not a fella Brugia. Here's to Christof, the last of the Prometheans. Welcome to the new world, Squire. Hope you like what we done with the place. So, where will you be creating your Promethean paradise on Earth, Squire?
All I wanted was to be with my Inesca.
A bit of crumpet, eh? I've heard of worse paradises and no mistake.
But fair Inesca was taken as ghoul by that Tzimisce monster Vukutlak. After such horrors as I have endured, after losing so much, I awake to find I have finally lost all, for I have lost her.
Yeah, not so fast, Squire. There's two ways your bird might be around. Ghouls can live as long as us licks. Of course, you need a constant supply of Tzimisce blood, or she'll fall apart faster than Thatcher's reforms. And if one of them fiends embraced her, she'd be around today as one of us. Well, as a Tzimisce.
Thou dost compound my misery. I dare not hope such a thing. 'Twould be a curse if fair Inesca lived in such a state for 1,000 years.
Take it from old Pink. Anything's better than the quiet of the grave. There's hope even for us licks. We can climb the path to the summit, or some such.
Thou art on the road of humanitas?
Something like that.
Thou speakest true. Should Inesca have been preserved for lo these many centuries, I shall seek after her. Whether she is ghoul to that monster Vukutlak, or one of his vampires, I shall find her. Find her and destroy him. He will pay in angry blood. And if I find only her grave, I shall be exceedingly glad for her soul.
Rare thing, such passion in licks. Bloodless pack of cowards these days. Tell you what, I'll help you find this bird, Inesca. I hates the Tzimisces too. I could enjoy sinking me fangs into a fiend or two.
My Lord Pink, thou art honourable. I accept thy kindly offer.
You need me to tell you what's what. The Camarilla have a million little rules. Wipe yourself with the wrong hand, and these licks will call down the Justicars on you.
What?
Nothing, just a joke.
Thou art unlike the vampires of my world, for most only assisted me for their personal gain.
Well, what's left of us, Brugia, gotta stick together, even if you are a mouldy old fossil. So, where did you last see this bird of yours?
I last beheld Inesca before the collapse of the Tzimisce stronghold in Prague. I have since learned that the Tzimisce have travelled from thence to London, and by sea to a land west of London called New York. Perhaps this New York lies within Ireland.
No, ever since the famine, Ireland lies within New York!
There are isles west of Ireland?
Yeah, something like that. Little place called America. The United States thereof.
United States. An auspicious name. For I wish my own state reunited.
Oh, you're breaking my heart.
Perhaps in New York shall we find a criminal named Giovanni.
Giovanni? They ain't one guy. They're a whole clan. A whole clan of criminals. They snacked on old Cappadocius and sucked down all his juice. The entire Cappadocian clan is gone. And the Giovanni have their power.
I'm not surprised. The Cappadocian clan seemed oddly gullible and ripe for domination by schemers even in my day. What became of the Bruja?
What hasn't? The Bruja are all kissed and made up with the Ventru now, in one big happy family called the Camarilla. The Toreador, the Gangrel, the Nosferatu, the loony Malkavians, even the Tremere are bosom buddies. Out of fear of Gehenna, mostly. Our real enemy is the Sabbat, made up of the Sumitsi, the Lasombra, and a pack of the most vicious licks in the world. I don't care for the snobs of the Camarilla any more than the next lick, but I don't want to dig my way out of a bloody grave. That's what the Sabbat do to you. Beat you to the brink of death, then bury you. When you start starving, you claw your way to the surface, the madness killing any bit of humanity in you. So I work with the Camarilla against the Sabbat.
My past is dead, and I am no longer a pawn servicing the whims of the elders and their jihad.
It ain't good to be alone out there. It helps to have a gang at your back. Especially if you want to find this Inesca. I can't help you find the Giovanni, but I can help you find out about any bootleg shipping. The filthy Setites run all the bootleg shipping in London. I know a Setite knocking shop on the East End. Now let's put the boot into some snakes, but watch yourself. The Setites are a real bad seed.
Knocking shop?
I know you had 'em in your day, Chris. Even a geezer like you can't be older than the world's oldest profession. Now come on, we're going to need some supplies. You can sell some of that old junk and get some real weapons.
We require an armorer and an alchemist.
Something like that.